Hi, my name is Connor and I'm going to discuss how exclusionary zoning affects housing availability. I'm going to focus on zoning in San Francisco, but many of the issues I'm going to discuss are germane to many other municipalities across the country. Multifamily housing projects are a great way to increase density in already built-up areas like San Francisco. They also encourage more walkable amenities like transit and neighborhood commercial centers that help people live their daily lives using transit, walking, or cycling rather than driving. San Francisco has a finite amount of space that can be developed for any use, housing or otherwise. With the median home listing price in San Francisco topping $1.3 million, an abundance of jobs and amenities, and a growing population at all income levels, the need to produce affordable, dense housing is immense. Many municipalities like San Francisco use exclusionary zoning to restrict the supply of housing in certain areas. This type of zoning may preclude the production of multifamily housing projects in many areas without a cumbersome and often rare zoning variance. Many established neighborhoods with a majority or exclusively single-family housing often fight the development of multifamily housing or zoning changes that will make it easier for them to be built. Let's focus on San Francisco's west side, generally the Richmond and Sunset. As you can see, the vast majority of the Sunset is zoned RH1 or 1 unit per lot. Much of the Richmond is zoned RH2, which is 2 units per lot. These two neighborhoods make up most of the city's buildable area. The Sunset also has 2 rapid transit lines traversing it, and the Richmond has the 38 Geary that carries the most riders west of the Mississippi each year, more than 55,000 riders per day. These areas are ripe to have density increased. Currently, several San Francisco supervisors are crafting legislation to increase the density on the west side. Supervisor Mandelman is proposing that fourplexes be legalized on all single-family corner lots and all lots within a half-mile of a high-density transit line. Supervisor Marr wants to legalize fourplexes on single-family lots but cap the price that could be charged for rentals at 100% of the area median income, which would be about $3,000 per month. His plan doesn't have any income restrictions in it, which would technically allow anyone, no matter how much they make, to take advantage of the below-market rates. Thirdly, Supervisor Sethi wants to legalize fourplexes but require at least 50% of the units be built at below market rate but of the same size and quality of market rate units. While this is an admirable approach, many skeptics in the community wonder if this will ensure that almost none are built. So what can you do to help more housing get built in your community? One of the best approaches is to be active in your community's planning. The first step is to vote. Not just for more housing when it's on the ballot, but also for representatives that are for more housing. If you have the time, show up at planning meetings and make it be known that you are for more housing. Local YIMBY, means yes in my backyard, groups are always looking for more community members that are willing to voice their opinions that more housing should be built in their community and neighborhood. Spread the word to your friends and neighbors about the benefits of increased housing in denser neighborhoods. Advocate for a variety of housing options for all members of the community so that your current neighbors can stay as their needs change and new neighbors can find a place for them to join the community. Denser infill housing is the best way to limit climate change. The more people that we can house in areas that are convenient and walkable to jobs, shopping, and transit will help reduce greenhouse gas emissions and benefit us all.